Hold your breath. This was perhaps the most chaotic week in the Premier League this season. Manchester United stunned Liverpool at Anfield. A manager was instantly sacked. Arsenal and City wrestled for the top spot, and we had a ridiculous 3-3 draw to kick things off. Let's dive into all the quick and exciting details of Matchweek 8. Well, where do we even start? This was an absolutely insane game that finished 3-3. A tactical masterclass turned into a basketball game with high-octane football. The hype around the managers, Oliver Glasner, Palace, and Andoni Iraola, Bournemouth, was totally justified. It was Bournemouth who struck first and hard. Krupi found the net twice in the first half, putting the Cherries up 2-0 by halftime. But those goals only served as a warning, as Palace had already missed multiple huge chances in the first period. The game shifted completely in the second half, thanks to a French masterpiece. Jean-Philippe Mateta finally put one away in the 64th minute, following a trademark low cross from Munoz. Only 5 minutes later, he added another in almost identical fashion to tie the game at 2-2. The madness wasn't over. In the 89th minute, Christie tapped in to make the away end go into a frenzy, thinking Bournemouth had won it. But this is the Premier League, and Palace went straight down the other end and earned a penalty. Mateta completed his stunning hat-trick from the spot to level the score again at 3-3. Palace dominated the chances, creating a whopping 4.25 expected goals, XG, but had to settle for a point. That was truly a game for the ages. The undisputed star of this 6-goal thriller is the hat-trick hero, Mateta. Scoring 3 goals in a game of this magnitude is a testament to his sheer quality and finishing ability. Despite Bournemouth's strong performance and the brilliance of Semenyo, Mateta's ability to claw back 2 goals and then seal the draw with the penalty makes him the essential man of the match for this opening game. Next up, a brutal result that led to instant chaos. Chelsea secured a dominant 3-0 victory at the City ground, but the real headline is the aftermath. Forest's manager, Postecoglou, was sacked immediately following the final whistle. He leaves the club without a single win in his first 8 matches. Forest were actually the better side in the first half, pushing hard and creating opportunities, with Gibbs-White nearly scoring from distance. But Chelsea began to threaten late in the half, only for Santos to miss a sitter. The second half, however, was a total collapse for Forest. Chelsea punished Forest's slow start, with Achampong netting his first senior goal from close range after excellent work by Nato. Nato then added a spectacular second from a free kick. Forest's defensive struggles on set pieces continued, leading to the third goal as James scored from a corner. The score is harsh, as Forest recorded a much higher XG of 2.12 compared to Chelsea's 1.66, but Chelsea secured their 3rd consecutive win and moved up to 4th. Our man of the match for this game is the rock-solid defender Reece James. James was key to the defensive stability and contributed massively to the attack, scoring a crucial goal from a corner, a goal that sealed the massive win for Chelsea and cemented their position in the top 4. Mikel Arteta is a happy man. Arsenal clinched a crucial 1-0 victory against Fulham to climb back to the top of the Premier League table. It wasn't a game for the purists, but it was a demonstration of rock-solid foundations. The only goal came in the 58th minute when Trossard found the back of the net. While Fulham relied on speculative efforts from distance, Arsenal looked the better side. But the drama peaked in the 68th minute. Arsenal were awarded a penalty, but the VAR review led to the referee reversing his original decision, ruling that the Fulham substitute had touched the ball. Despite the VAR reprieve, Fulham couldn't capitalize, managing only 0.44 expected goals, or XG, compared to Arsenal's 1.88 XG. Arsenal's narrow victory was well-deserved, moving them to 19 points and the top spot. The true engine of Arsenal's attack, and our man of the match, is Bukayo Saka. Despite the penalty drama, Saka dominated the wing, creating an incredible 6 chances for his teammates. He had 89 touches during the game, with 13 touches inside the box, proving he is the main offensive driver for the team. A brilliant individual performance that secures the top spot for the Gunners. And just like that, the Premier League ladder shifts again. Manchester City impressively beat Everton 2-0 at the Etihad and, at least momentarily, moved to the top of the Premier League. It was an entertaining game, with chances missed at both ends before the break. Beto and Diaye came close for Everton, while Pickford performed several great saves. But the game changed, as always, with the emergence of the Norwegian goal machine Erling Haaland. After 57 minutes of mild frustration, Haaland broke Everton's resistance with a powerful header before steering in Savinho's cutback for his second. City's final XG of 2.4 tells the tale of their free-flowing performance, while Everton managed only 0.81 XG from their 5 attempts. Haaland's decisive contribution proved too much for the visitors. Once again, the undisputed star is Erling Haaland. He scored both goals to secure the 2-0 victory, moving his tally to an incredible 23 strikes in 13 appearances this season for club and country. Haaland showed incredible efficiency, scoring 2 goals from just 4 shots on target. When the title race heats up, he is the clutch player you can rely on. Stop the presses. This is not a drill. Manchester United secured a barnstorming 2-1 victory at Anfield. It's the first time since 2016 that the Red Devils have won a Premier League fixture here, and what a massive shock this is. The pulsating fixture started fast, with Mbeumo clipping in the opener for United after just 2 minutes. Liverpool dominated the chances, with Gakpo hitting the post 3 times before finally leveling the score from Chiesa's low cross. The Reds threw everything at United, finishing with a massive XG of 2.76 compared to United's 1.26, but it wasn't enough. The defining moment came late. Harry Maguire brilliantly headed in Fernandez's teasing cross in the 84th minute, securing United's second-latest winning goal at Anfield in Premier League history. This result is devastating, a 3rd straight Premier League defeat and 4th consecutive loss in all competitions for Liverpool. For United, this pulsating win could finally be the turning point under Amorim. The undisputed hero of Anfield is Harry Maguire. He scored his first Premier League goal against Liverpool since 2019, and the timing was immaculate. Maguire not only scored the decisive 84th-minute winner, but also led the defense in securing the historic victory. A colossal performance when his team needed it most. North London witnessed another Premier League classic. Aston Villa secured their first away win of the season with an incredible 2-1 comeback victory over Spurs. Despite the hosts jumping into an early lead through Bentancur's thunderous half-volley, Villa refused to fold. The comeback began when Rodgers leveled the score with a stunning dipping strike in the 37th minute. Villa then sealed the 3 points in the second half, with a gloriously worked move finished off by Buendia's curling effort. This result is a huge statement. Spurs recorded a higher XG of 0.97 to Villa's 0.37. But Unai Emery's side focused on clinical finishing to claim the win and move up to 10th. Our man of the match is the catalyst for the comeback, Morgan Rodgers. He scored the stunning equalizer in the 37th minute. a goal that shifted the momentum entirely in Villa's favor. Rodgers' brilliance and attacking threat were essential in securing the valuable 3 points and a huge morale boost for Villa before their European commitments.
We wrap up this crazy week at the Amex Stadium, where Brighton defeated Newcastle United 2-1 in a tightly contested match. Despite a bright start from Newcastle and the visitors generating a slightly higher XG of 1.39 compared to Brighton's 1.03, it was the hosts who proved more clinical. The lead swung back and forth. Brighton struck first when Welbeck chipped Pope for the opener. Newcastle responded with a goal-of-the-week contender, Woltemade's exquisite backheel into the corner. But the winner was pure brute force, as Welbeck thumped in an 18-yard effort to seal the win. Brighton moves up to 9th, while Newcastle drops to 12th. Our man of the match is the clinical veteran Danny Welbeck. He was key to Brighton's victory, scoring both goals, a delicate chip, and a powerful 18-yard effort. A fantastic performance that showed Welbeck still has the quality to decide major Premier League fixtures.
For me, the highlight of the week has to be Manchester United's historic win at Anfield. Ending that 7-year drought against your biggest rivals with a late Harry Maguire winner is the stuff of legends. That result completely changes the narrative for United and sends Liverpool spiraling. Woltemade's exquisite backheel for Newcastle against Brighton. In a week full of drama, that moment of brilliance and skill deserves the top spot. The immediate sacking of Forest's manager, Postecoglou. Losing 3-0 at home and getting fired before you even leave the stadium is the most brutal and dramatic disaster this league can offer. Aston Villa's 2-1 comeback win against Spurs. Winning on the road against a high-flying team, despite having a much lower XG, 0.37 versus 1.97, proves Unai Emery's tactical genius. The final choice is the hat-trick hero, Jean-Philippe Mateta, scoring 3 goals, including the 90th minute penalty, to rescue a point in that insane 3-3 draw against Bournemouth is the definition of a match winner.
For the weirdest moment, we have the sheer dominance of Liverpool's attack that resulted in nothing. Gakpo hitting the post 3 times against Manchester United. That is simply unbelievable bad luck and an absolute curse. You finish the match with 2.76 XG, but 0 points. It's the kind of curse you laugh at, unless you're a Liverpool fan. This round proved that the title race is now a straight fight between Arsenal and Manchester City, who keep swapping the top spot with clinical efficiency. Liverpool is in a massive crisis that goes beyond tactics and has become psychological. And finally, keep your eyes on the struggling teams. The manager sackings have begun. Tell me what you think in the comments. Was Maguire's goal the biggest shock of the season? Don't forget to subscribe so we can summarize the next round together with the same energy.